When your team is directing AI to handle the execution, what does that free up a great retail media professional to actually focus on?
Great question. So AI for us in terms of how we're using it in execution mainly takes care of the stuff that, would have taken 20 hours like reporting and analysis. It lets us just kind of, figure out what happened so then we can spend our time deciding what to do about it. Hopefully in the future we even have that taken care of and all we get to do is think really long term and really strategically and think about how we bring a little bit more human element into our experiences that we put out there in the market.
Really opens up space for the operators to really go back to what's at heart with the consumer. It frees up time so you're not focused just on something like bid optimization and you're really thinking about what's the core insight that's driving somebody to click. Do I have the right product portfolio? Do I have creative that's resonating? And AI is giving us the tools to generate those insights. And then with a human in the loop, you can really think back to whether or not that's resonating, if it's going to drive conversions, and whether or not you're serving your consumer in the right way.
As an account strategist, the biggest change of this year has been the help that Claude and the LLMs can do with my data visualization and data analysis. So because of the time saved there, I really am working to create as many agents that can help me with my daily tasks, spread that across my organization to share insights. And then what I'm able to do with my free time is just really think more deeply about what my brands are thinking about in terms of their holistic strategy. So really being a partner with them and not just an execution just on the channel that I focus on. So really thinking more holistically about their overall strategy has been the biggest change in my day-to-day so far this year.
It helps them to have time to focus on a strategy and get really deep into what that brand actually needs instead of just using the typical strategy that they would do anyways, because now they actually have the time. They're not bogged down with the data. They can just have AI give them the data and they can analyze it, ask the right questions, and then get the strategy, create the strategy around that.
Obviously, the savings of time aside, the mindset of creating a process that allows you to save time is it takes you out of the monotonous creation of a certain output. So your shift has now going into the creative side of the business. So you can take a look at all the different processes or all the different data points that you normally don't look at when you're very process oriented and trying to create something. So I think that's probably the most valuable mindset or the most valuable thing is like taking your mindset out of that process oriented and shifting it into more of a creative oriented result.